how's everybody doing today? I hope good. If not, we can just hang out and hope to feel better, I guess. So yeah, I'd love to do something a bit more relaxing today and just have a chill day. I don't know about you, but Mondays, there's just something cursed about them. They're just usually they're not fun. I was thinking maybe I could work more on the Squishmallow design, or I also made a bunch of screenshots from Monster Hunter where I wanted to maybe try and do a little bit of landscape painting today. Ah, let me just hop in and change a bunch about my description. I forgot about that one. Sorry. Things have been a bit chaotic behind the scenes. Um, yeah, I'm just gonna pull up a new file and let's get started. Let's check out some of those screenshots, shall we? Okay, so I made some of like a sunset, then I made some of like the stars in the sky being really, really pretty. I just gotta pull them all up and put them in here one by one, sadly, because like if I just drag it into the art program, then it's just gonna be like, oh, you want this? You want to draw on top of this? It says then, and it's like it's a mess, and I want to make it a little like collage. Hi, Bagel. How are you? I hope you're doing okay. Oh, again? God damn it. Every time. Every time. Okay, wait. How's this? Is this better? Fuck Nugget. Why is it always happening? What tricks just change? Okay, this? Oh, yeah, yeah, yeah. Sorry, sorry, sorry. So today, I actually managed to do some laundry without Stitch running out the fucking door again. So that's wonderful. Blah 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 blah. Okay. I just don't want it to be too quiet because sometimes when I listen to the VODs and then I just have like gameplay soundtracks, it is way too quiet. I'm just like, I can barely hear it, and then my fucking my actual mic audio is just blaring into people's headphones. Like, oh, that's horrible. You know. Okay, I'm glad that it's good now. It was super loud. Jesus. Yeah, it's about like at half the volume. Okay, let me just pull up the screenshots. Where was it? Actually managed to figure out how to navigate a lot of Steam like stuff, the Steam files. I never knew how to do all that first, but now I do. I'm pretty happy about it. I really like the composition on this one. It's so pretty. Also, the fucking rainbow in the middle is just perfect. So yeah, let me just... I know, I like it. I like it a lot. Sorry, I made a lot of screenshots from the festival and from... Okay. From the Sakura festival that's going on right now. I think it's called like Sakura Wave Festival or something. I don't know. But yeah, no, I think the pink and then with the sky as it turns tonight is really, really pretty. Just let me put in some more pictures. I usually don't do landscape stuff, so this is going to be challenging, but hopefully it's going to be okay. I don't want to make it too insanely detailed, but I think that's fine. Let me check which one also has a really beautiful sky. This one, I think. Yeah, that one's nice. So I was thinking maybe if we put several of these together as a nice little reference, we can have a nice picture. That one is also fucking gorgeous, but I don't know how to put it into this whole like silhouette because it mostly has nothing to do with this place. I'm just gonna put it over here as a little inspiration. Import. What? Why? Ah, okay. Didn't let me import something because I was still working on the other one. While transforming the shit out of it. Ah, that one is also nice. Bagel, you just take care. Work is, of course, very important. Sorry that I forgot to say that. So yeah, let's start working on all that. I will be putting them back after I use this one as a bit of a reference. But in order to do like lighting and sketching and everything, you don't need this part as a reference, I guess. Just gonna make it a bit smaller and zoom in a bit so that we can see. Maybe if we make some of those trees over here. Maybe if we expand on this canvas a little bit. We shall see. really sure what to say today. So I'm very sorry if I'm rather quiet. Just a little bit. Okay, so there should be a waterfall over here. And then a couple of trees over here. Oh gosh, how do I add two trees in the distance? I'm not really sure, but I'm just gonna be putting them in as such. Wait, no, I fucked up the perspective. Ah, shit. It's a loose reference. It's a very, very loose reference. I'm sorry. Fudgesicles. What I'm seeing here, there's just a big old waterfall down here, and there's just a big old bed for said waterfall here with some cliffs overhead, I guess, that are just hanging out here. And then there's the massive teeth. That just, not teeth, rib cages, but they look like giant, like, sharp AF teeth to me sometimes. And some more of these bones, and I love the way that the whatchamacallit, the little bands of fabric just hang over everything. It's really pretty. But oh my goodness, I have not tried to copy something in ages, so this is fun. I might have to like try and resketch this. I just thought it would be nice to do something different and to challenge myself a little bit. Because now, at least I can document my suffering. For the entertainment of others. Otherwise I would just be sitting alone, drawing. And then there's a big old sakura tree down here. Well, several actually, but whenever I turn it, it's barely visible here at all. Oh yeah, and also the big ass rainbow over here. typical part of me just wants to like experiment and be like, what if the sakura trees grew giant and they just are all over the fucking place? To make it look sort of like the Monster Hunter scene, but not quite. I'm not sure. I suck at drawing trees. I really do. Every time I try, it's just yeah. That was technically the plan, but there's I don't feel so. There's been a lot going on, and it's not been fun. I know, then it might be good practice, right? That's what I thought too, initially. Okay, let me just pull in another picture here. Where the heck was it? God, they're so beautiful. And even if I do that, I still need like a silhouette, right? Okay, then. Maybe after I warmed up a little bit with this, I can actually try just loosely, more loosely basing it off of everything. Maybe that will be good. I think that will be good. So where are all the other pictures at? This one's gorgeous, but it's more about the sky. Maybe I like that one. Yeah, I like this. Okay, just stick all that in a folder and then make it a bit more opaque so that it's less distracting and easier to draw on top of. Okay. There's way too many fucking reference pictures though. God damn. Hmm. Just wait a minute. I have an idea. I want to make it into a big old collage, and then I can put it onto a secondary. I have a Clip Studio file just for reference layers, funny enough, because I keep having this issue all the time. As stupid as it sounds. Okay, so let's turn that into a PNG. Blah blah blah. Export. Yeah, sure. Blah 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 here. Blah 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 there. This file, that file, references. There it is. Drawing reference layer. That one is filled with other shit on top, so. Import this one. Sorry, I'm a bit nervous today. There we go. Now I can pull it up in the corner, so to say. So this one can be free instead. Oh, can you guys even see that? I think you guys can't see that. I'm sorry. I hope that's cool. Oh, I can make a secondary window, of course. Man, I should have thought of that. Let me make a window capture. Window capture. Okay. Aha! I did it. Okay, now you guys can see what I'm working on while I'm working on it. Just where do I put it? Maybe here? If I put this a bit more over here. And then I'm just gonna put you guys in split screen. I can split the screen between the Clip Studio and this. No, that's not what I wanted. God fucking damn it. Okay. This, and then let me just put this on the left side. Load, let me do the thing. Why did a triple split? Techno cars. Curse you. What, do I have to take my PC out to dinner? What is this? Why will it not listen to me? Okay. Maybe now it's gonna work. Okay. That's one big ass window. Just make that a bit smaller. Oh, it changed because the layout of the screen changed. Damn it. Okay. How is this? Better? I'm hoping it's better now. I do say, I gotta say though, I love the way those massive teeth just jut out of everything. It's so cool. Teeth. I keep saying teeth. Excuse me. They are ribs, but still. Teeth. Let's start with a horizon line. That's what that thing is called. Where the, or like the sky meets the ground, I guess. But I want it to be a bit lower, so I'm gonna put it like here, maybe. Okay. Then I just want having one of those rib teeth thingies framing everything would look so fun. Like, you just zooming into it. I kind of wanted to have like Mizutsune like chilling on a sakura tree or something in the middle of it all. Let me just thumbnail for a second. I'm sorry that I'm so all over the place today. It's just I didn't want to let anybody down today, so even if things are not ideal today, I just wanted to come on anyway. You know? I've also been like a little bit swamped with work stuff on the side. Aw, you appreciate that I'm coming? Yay! Okay. So I want the big old teethers. Definitely. Like, I love the fucking half moon image. It looks so cool. Like, yes, have the massive ribs just shut out of everything. It looks awesome. Yeah. But what I feel that they definitely missed an opportunity is making those also kind of overgrown with all of the beautiful, beautiful sakura like flowers and imagery. It's so gorgeous. Usually there's like some giant pillars that like shut out from here, right? But I don't know if I want to keep that part. I might just have some of them like maybe here or here. But then again, composition is hard. Just imagine such giant, oh yeah, a giant tree and all of the other shit just comes down from it. That would be so pretty. And then down here would be fucking the gorgeous mermaid fish just chilling, maybe snoozing, hanging out. Did anybody notice yet that Mizutsune basically is like an amalgamation of Mizu, which means like water in Japanese, I think, and Kitsune, which is a fox ghost. So water fox, or like water fox yokai. You have. Somebody's cultured. Ooh, what if it's like a little zoomy outy, and then we just have like the other, like the big old pillars, like over here in the foreground, somewhat, and then just like those teethers right there. I'm an ex-weeb, so I picked up a few words. I see. Oh, oops, I accidentally drew the inner teeth in the wrong direction, so I'm gonna have to draw these the other way around. Oopsie. Is anybody ever truly an ex-weeb, though? Isn't that something that just Yeah, you grow out of it, but it sort of stays with you, like a lot of things. And then we could have some more like absolutely gorgeous like vines and little trees and stuff coming down from the teeth. But then again, Mizutsune is supposed to be the focus, so maybe it's a bit too small, but perspective though. Hmm. Maybe if I pulled these just to the side a little bit, becomes a much less important part of my life. Oh yes, the quality deterioration is no joke. Even though it fucking should be, because it's ridiculous. Like, except for the things that absolutely fucking slap you in the face, all of the other ones are just kind of meh. Why are they so meh though? Anime became too cool, too mainstream, too templated. You don't have as much wild shit like you used to. Okay. It's like both good and bad, right? Because the good thing is now people don't get bullied simply for liking anime. But at the same time, you're kind of right. Like they're not as like it's not like as everything when something becomes mainstream people just try to milk the shit out of it, and then of course they try to make as much bank as possible, and that's when it all gets milked dry. That is true, but okay, yeah, and some genres are just over fucking saturated. Hmm. I I would prefer being bullied than have good anime. I command your self-esteem, good sir. um, what was I saying? I guess when it really got like is when corporations, like, evil mainstream cash grab corporations got into, because that's when it stopped like being. I was like trying to figure out in my head like why is it now so bad and oversaturated, and then I was like, because it's no longer like people just working on a passion project that may be weird but still good. Can't take what I don't have, so how to have IG bullies? Yeah, no, uh, Baby Squishy did not have that attitude. Though Baby Squishy could probably have used it. Money ruins a lot of things. That is true. But at the same time, it's like, it's a blessing and a curse, right? It's needed to keep going and to keep the lights on, but at the same time, it's just like, ugh, necessary evil. Which a lot of people also seem to not understand. How is this composition? And then I think I would probably just have a bunch of like beautiful vines coming down from here, hanging from it. And some the outlines of some trees up here, so that the light just shines like from here. Maybe. Or maybe not, if I do want the open sky to be visible after all. I have exactly 69 emails to go through. Nice. Okay, now I have to figure out what I'm gonna put over here. Like in between here, for example. I mean, there has to definitely be like some kind of like flooring right there, like so the perspective lines up and everything. Maybe I'm just putting some little trees here. That's a good idea, I think. Not too many, but some. Let's try a little bonsai over here. Let's try some vinies. Kind of like that. Maybe some leftover little, what are they called? Lampions? You know the ones. Oh, that would be so funny if it was just if Mizutune was just sitting on a bunch of little lanterns like, these are my bubble friends. I like him. You know, like the ones in the event. Like, yes, I am hoarding all the lights. I kind of like that idea. my mimic in the break room clip did really well. How well is it doing by now? I did not check today. I mean, I peek from time to time, but I don't always like look immediately, right? Because like then you're just sitting there like, when is it going to start? When are the numbers going to start to go brr? You know. You mean the YouTube Shorts? What is happening? Yes, continue. Oh yeah. Oh yeah, fuck. It's almost at my record. Yeah. I think it's also doing well on TikTok. I put in a new link for my socials. I think yeah, the site was, I think, like called Campsite, and it's like you can do more with the free version. You can put in more links than on Linktree, so that's why I switched, because I felt like it would just be more useful if I have all of my socials instead of like 3 in one space, where I can just put that link into every single social thingy that I got, and then they can like all branch off to each other, you know? Like if you're like not as interested in the one on YouTube, but you do want to check out my Twitch, but you don't see the Twitch link, you can just go there and it just says, oh yeah, here's my Twitch. Oh yeah, I also have this, and this. Thought it was more professional. I just cannot stand when I understand it, but I'm also like miffed by it when they're just like, oh, you want this site to share your links because you have too many? Unless you pay us, you're going to get to have 3 links though. What, you have a bajillion? Too fucking bad. Just sitting here like, what about my other 5,000 links, bro? What about those? Are they just gonna be linked orphans? All by their lonesome? Forever? Man. Oh, they're made in like little rows of different, like, they're like little chains. I did not realize that. Whatever. And then let's have some of these bands also hanging off of it, so that you can like kind of see where they come from, just like this. I'm gonna split all of that into different layers later. I just wanted to get like an overall feel of how it's supposed to go first. What do you think of what I've come up with? Do you guys like it? Hello, Stitch. How you doing, baby? He was such a sweet bean today. He actually waited for me. When I left the apartment door open to go and do laundry downstairs. And I came back and he waited for me on the chair in the living room, and I was just like, yes, good boy. God damn it. Usually I have to fight him to get him back into the apartment because he's just like, nah, mother. How could you? How could you dare to contain me? I must flee this jail. And then he comes back 5 seconds later and just like, so can I come back in? And I'm like, you just got there. What the fuck? I think it really is just like about defiance in this case, and not about he wants to go outside. Yeah, sure, he probably also wants to go outside, but not like the main thing, you know? Okay. I probably should also pull up a Mizutsuno sketch later. Or like reference, but. And then let's maybe just have one of these massive ones just like be here and then just flop down like so. You know, the like the Sakura ass thingamabobbins. I'll figure it out. Okay. So let's start with maybe a background. So everything seems to be having a bluish purple tint. So let's maybe start with that. That's a bit too light, but whatever. There. It has this really nice wispy feeling, and I want to kind of evoke that, but I'm not sure how yet. So for now, just let me make a little mountain range. Like the one that we got in the background, like way back. So it kind of goes like that. And the first layer. let's pull it a bit more into this perspective. So it looks, it like weirdly cuts like exactly in a way where you can see the sun go through this massive crack, which also looks not completely natural. Just, I'm gonna be honest. Like, what the heck is this? Just let me redo that. But yeah, Stitch was a very good boy. I also gave him a bunch of snackies for being such a sweet boy. Oh, we took him outside for the first time in a while, actually, because we got him a little backpack. It has netting everywhere, so he can see through it and he can look around while he's being carried on Mint's back. So we took a little walk yesterday because we had the day off. And we were trying to get to like a nicer path that's just like a little bit more secluded, a little bit less crowded. But problem was there's a shit ton of dog walkers in our area and you can never like really grasp when one is coming by. And also releasing Stitch somewhere like a nature reserve that's just filled with chicks to the brim, and also has like who knows what, is also not a good idea. So we just had to like kind of try and make it work, right? But yeah, that did not go so hot. There was a giant, like, I think it was a Labrador. It was huge anyway. And Stitch has never seen a dog before, so that did not go over so hot. He was scared, and we tried to, like, be like, okay, it's okay, buddy, it's okay. Mint picked him up and tried to put him back into his little baggie after the dog passed, and Stitch literally just flung back out of the bag, like, feeling. It was insane. He popped back up like one of those, what are they called? You know, one of those games where you have to punch the little things back down, whatever the heck is popping up. You know, the ones. Yeah, poor baby. We got him back home ASAP, and when he was, and we gave him some sticks when he was a good distance away from the dog zone, let's just say. Whack-a-mole, that's what it was, right? Thank you for telling me what it was. Anyway, yeah, and he was just pretty scared. So we had to like try our best to not have him be super terrified the rest of the way, but didn't go so hot. Man, I'm rambling a lot today. Let me think. So when he was back home, we gave him a little bit of time to decompress, and we also gave him loads of treats, and now he seems back to normal. So we are just hoping that that was not a traumatic experience for him. Did I tell you guys that we met his original owner like in the hallway because he then back then again escaped, and that she made a comment that just made me go, I can't tell you what I actually think, but I want to. So let me just get the lasso fill tool thing in my bobbin so I can get this part filled nice and then just rework the edge. So he was again in one of his marvelous escape attempts, and we had to deal with all that. the neighbor was in the hallway and she was like, oh, he's gotten so big. And we were like, yeah, he has. And she's like, oh, he's so big now. In such, like, in just a couple months, so big. And I'm like, yeah. And she just said, oh, I guess I wasn't a good mother. And I'm like, in my brain, I was like, you really do not want to know what I'm thinking right now. You don't. Because, yeah, you fucking were. I mean, she didn't even feed him properly. So, it's just not great. So there I had to seriously bite my tongue. Because, like, what do you say to that? Do you just tell her straight up, yeah, you sucked? She was making all those comments, like, halfway laughing, so I also just laughed, and I was just like, squishy brain. Yeah. Yeah, pretty much. It's just like, don't say it, don't say it, don't say what you're actually thinking, don't say your thoughts. How did Max say from Two Broke Girls? Don't say your real thoughts, don't say your real thoughts. Don't fucking do it. Why does this not look the way it's supposed to? Come on. Nothing is looking the way it's supposed to today. But then again, I usually never do this kind of stuff, so I don't know what I'm doing. I'm just trying my best. This looks way more blue in the fucking picture. Bye. Ooh, food delivery. Thank you. No, it's not for you.
Yes, you're getting your food too. Come on.
Yeah, you get it being his food. I got some steaming hot dinner just now. Ouch, 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 ouch. Ouch. It's about time for you to eat breakfast. Or lunch. Well, at this point, it might probably be lunch. I don't know just how long you've been, like, procrastinating on it, but just 2 p.m. Nothing big. That's barely anything. Oh, come on, bro. Eat your fucking food. What the heck? Maybe I can. No, you can't. No, you can't. Going hungry all the time also makes you fat. Did you know that? Did you? Once I think of something to threaten you with, I will be threatening you with it. I. Fuck you. Aha! I will take away the cheese command if you don't eat regularly. Yes! Yes, the cheese! I have to hit you where it hurts. eat it, but then you should be eating. You also need food. The, isn't it supposed to be the other way around? Usually it's the chat bullying the stream. I have an apple helps. No! Do you want your blood sugar to look like these mountains? Please eat something with actual substance. Yes, fruit is good for you, but not only. Apples are in and of themselves healthy, but they are also one of the most packed, like with fruit sugar packed. You've got to be fucking kidding me. Okay, okay. Describe me what the interior of your fridge looks like. Like, what do you even have at home? Apples and processed cheese! Disgusting. I can't eat either of them. I would be starving if I ever were to hang out with you. Okay. You know what? I'm just gonna look up a landscape tutorial because I can't be bothered. I can't do how to paint mountain. Help. Oh, that's how. That explains a lot. Yeah, okay. No wonder why it looks like ass right now. It has no dimension yet. I had good cheese yesterday, what I used to make. Ooh, that does sound good. So, one time I had to go to demon training camp, and that's when I was also taught about how to eat right, technically. It's not that easy in practice, but in theory, you're supposed to have like several different types, colors of like vegetables. You're supposed to have more vegetables on your plate than anything else, than grain, for example, and a lot less meat than usually is being eaten. You're also supposed to have like at least one fruit a day, but also not more than 3. Among other things, the WHO has like issued a little like pamphlet that basically just sums it all up in one sheet. It's pretty useful actually. Like how to not die in one A4 paper. At least when you're eating like when your like diet is able to be like standard, you know. If you have any like health issues, that's a different thing. Or allergies. But yeah. Not used to painting without any outlines. This will be fun. Question mark? Okay, just let me. Ooh, that's one way to do it, I guess. Wait a fucking minute. It's a, like pinkish, like reddish pink tone that they have over here. So let me try and get that. Oh, I do have some fish. Oh, it's frozen. Okay, yeah, but what do you plan to have for dinner? If you're not doing any, like, if stumbling over my words today like crazy, huh? If you're not gonna have anything like substantial for lunch, what are you gonna do for the dinner? Oh, girls, temperature when I get there. Please don't say it's more apples. Yes, you do. Thank you for acknowledging that. Oh shit, wrong layer. Looking more like a mountain range, isn't it? I'm not quite happy with the coloring yet, so I might redo that in the future, but for now, I think that's okay for a rough draft of the background. It's not going to be the main focus anyway. Let me just overlay something so that it is a bit nicer to look at. Sometimes it just distracts me too much if something is like, yeah, in the background. Let me see if multiply is good. No, too dark. Overlay maybe. Yeah, it kind of works. Fuck you. Oh. Instead of the lasso tool, I selected the shrink this shit tool. They look the same. They look the same. I should change the icon of that. No, it's fine. I was gonna erase this part anyway, see? We're good, we're cool, we're fine. All good. Just gonna go in with a brush and like add just a little bit more detail so that we can see like there was something here once. Okay. The undo button is a blessing and a curse. Well, I could technically also just use the brush and then go in with the heckin' whatchamacallit. What was it? Well, the nothing tool. You have like two base colors in Clip Studio, and then you also have the. This is just gonna be whatever the fuck. Space without any coloring or anything is gonna be, you know, like a PNG like background, like a transparent brush. You can go over shit like that so that you, even if you have like if you paint with that, whatever you have on that layer that's not transparent is just gonna become transparent and basically disappear. So I sometimes use it as an eraser because it's just like the best way to get your stuff to be gone without it being like really crazy weird looking. Oh. If you know what I mean. Okay. So this part has to be somewhere between orange and yellow, I think. So maybe. That's way too wrong, the color. Bone. What color is bone? Like a brownish, yellowish, grayish tone. Like it's weird. It's just weird looking. I don't know. In the reference, they look kinda brownish and used up, right? They will have a nicer color in the future, I swear. But I feel like having a pop of like bony color, I guess, is also a good idea. No, that's too much. So, since we are on the topic of Monster Hunter, what's your guys' favorite monster? What do you like the best? I could have sworn we've had to talk about this before, but it's probably fine. Did I not already like? could have sworn that I'd already saved this one. Ah, whatever. At the moment in Wilds, my favorite one is Mizutsune, besides Gormagala. Mizutsune because look at this fucking queen right here. Telling everybody to go wash themselves already because they stank. Because they stank. Fucking attacking you with soap bubbles. It's so funny. Also, at the same time, it's just like, I don't know. It's just a simple fact of pretty, you know. Hello. Hi. Yes. No, it's not. Usually I don't do much NSFW 18 plus stuff. I just swear a bit. I just say fuck a bunch. Sorry. Why the hell are you asking? You do that shit more than me? How dare you? So yeah, what's up? No, no, don't worry. You're not. Oh, are you okay? I hope HR is not shoved up your butt. Don't worry about it. That sounds like I should definitely worry about it. So yeah, water. You're fine. Nope. I wouldn't say I'm family friendly, but I have not been flagged for mature themes or anything. I think like a rough 14-year-old can take it. Okay then. So, I know, right? Children, ew. Ew, 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 ew. Get it away from me. uh, how do I say? When I say, I mean, you know, like babies, like toddlers and shit. Yes, that. Yeah, never been my thing. I have grown to be a little bit more tolerant in recent years because of forced proximity, is family bullshit, but other than that, I still don't like him. How tall am I? Ugh. Uh, do you like want to know in freedom units, or do you want to know in like metric system? Because whether or not, I would have to Google. I'm not the tallest one around, but I'm also not like small. Mint keeps insisting that I am tiny AF, but I'm not. Well, I've never been a children person, so I'm not small. Okay, maybe. Taller. Smaller. Oh, yeah. We playing hot and cold right now. We're not. Nice, but no. You had to do it, didn't you? Yeah, yeah. Thought so. He would laugh at my height. The fuck you mean over 170? But everybody is surrounded by giants. Wait, shit, where'd the music go? No? But people around me are. Like, okay, fine. I may be between 160 and 170. That's all I'm going to say about it. No, still not 169. What do you mean I got that? You got bad news for me. But yeah, sure. With the right shoes, I'm 169. Yes. Depending on whether or not you're putting the horns within into account too, it can vary. So why are you asking? Please don't say your age. And okay, how do I say? If you are below a certain age, you are not allowed to be here. So, yeah. Yeah, okay, okay, okay. 13 is like the minimum, right? No, I mean, what I mean is anybody under the age of 13, and I have to kick your ass out because it's against the rules of the general platform, but you're older than that, so you're fine. Yeah, you're fine. You're good. I was just freaking out for a second because I was like, which number was it? Was it 13 or was it like below 13? You know, which one is the yeeting age? You read the fucking terms of service. I do technically know. I have the memory of a spaghetti strainer. Okay, if somebody jerks it, like if somebody reminds me, then I know, and it like pops back up into my memory. But usually it's just like dormant, and I don't know. Well, how tall are you? Ah, yeah. He's a big, he's a big boy. He's a big good. He's a big bagel. Big boy. Reminds me of that new spider in Australia. Newcastle, big boy. Extremely dangerous. Big boy. That's the weather up there. So yeah, no, I'm from Germany where thank you for the follow. Welcome to the Squishmallows. Yeah, I'm German. And over here, it's relatively common for men to be at least 180. There is smaller men, but many of them are like 180 centimeters or more. So like finding a guy who's 2 meters tall is like not that hard, honestly. And yeah, women between like 160 and 170 are also like not uncommon, even though there's smaller ones and taller ones, obviously. So I would say I'm average height, at least here. I just know I would be sticking out like a fucking match in some countries. Drink your milk, little boy. Sorry. You know I'm joking. What do you mean, one country above ours? What is below us? Okay, I am struck with the generational curse. Anything and everything that is literally like pertaining to geography, it just gets back out of my brain immediately. But, but, in my defense, my mom is the same way. Slovenia. It's always interesting to know where my viewers come from, so. Did I get that right? You're from Slovenia? Wait, so you are from Austria? I am confused. Ah, okay. At least somebody even remotely in my time zone. Certified. But, like, do you get a little placket at birth? The fuck? Yay! Yeah, CST, I know. Yeah, sure, but sometimes it's like hard to keep track, like who is and who isn't in your time zone, and if they're not in your time zone, like how many hours is it apart? It's hard to just know from the top of your head sometimes, especially if you have friends that are in other countries. You do more geography than is healthy for you. I think you are the one who has the knowledge that my family lacks. No, like legit. In school, I would come home with like shitty geography no, geography grades, and my mom would be like, "Oh yeah, no, this subject I forgive you. Like this subject we all suck at. It's fine. You don't need it anyway." And I'm like, "Okay, I guess." Oh yeah, the technology curse might also be like a hereditary thing because I remember one of my siblings got a phone run over by a bus. The other one got it lost in a river while driving a boat because it fell out. Uh, Another time, it just went like into the oil tank of a car, into fucking motor oil. Let me think. I think one even like landed in the laundry, like in the washing machine, and just got absolutely fucking murdered. And I accidentally destroyed the screen so bad that the entire thing just slowly went dark. And that even the person from the mart where I bought it, like from the store, was like, I can't repair this. You're gonna have to get a new one. Huh. Better in English. Okay. Take your time. Yeah. So yeah, no, there are lots of just strange happenings surrounding. It was yeah, I know. Loads of happenings around my family that are just little weird, but it's fine, right? It's fine. It's fine. Hmm. It's fine. Exactly, exactly. I'm trying not to worry about it. Okay, now how do I make this look more like bones? Because this does not look the right way at all. Oh my god. Let me check out those pixels. Like they are, ooh, they're like a sort of beige color. Okay, I can try that. I just don't know, how do you even produce that color in this program? I don't know. I'm trying to figure it out. Ah, shit. I forgot to press the button. Alpha lock. There we go. Oh yeah, that's way better. Okay. Because sometimes it's like obscure, like this color comes from fucking red. What the hell? It's always some obscure ass shit. Not again. Sometimes the way you have to like make colors in this program is just absolute ass. Even though it sort of makes sense, kind of, it still sucks. Okay, so since this is like a weird, obscure, reddish tone, I'm just gonna try and go in with some darker shade to make it more. Oh. Oh, okay. Nope. That part is not supposed to be dark, but this part is. And it's supposed to be like a little bit jagged looking because it's a fucking bone. And fucking bones are not like perfectly even. Let's give that fucker some texture. And maybe make it darker here because like bones, if they are like a little broken, then they also get like really darkened in the in all of the cracks that they got. Let me just snack for a sec again. Because I know that because when you do stuff like weathering for costumes, shit, you basically just take like a dirt color and you put it all over all the cracks and all of the like what was it called, like all of the parts that are uneven, yeah, and then just kind of rub it in there and then you rub most of it like back off so that it only stays in the parts that are darker and more like deep into the bone, like deeper under the surface, like scratches and cracks and stuff like that. So basically they just brown more the deeper it goes in there. It's real interesting, really. That's better. So yeah, that's basically why I'm drawing all this, to make it be a little bit more like how it would actually be. And they also seem to have these like really fun brown particles all over them. It's just a weird ass pattern. I don't know. Just gonna create a layer on top of everything and go in with an orangey brown. I think that's like a good idea. Like maybe like that. And then to make it even more fun and random, let's just use a brush like, not quite like this one. Maybe a bit smaller and a bit more orange. Yeah, still no. Maybe that's the wrong brush. No. Also no. That just looks like dirt. Fucking damn it. Okay, old-fashioned way. Let's just draw some of that in, I guess. So Bagel, are you still that swamped at work? Or has it calmed down in the meantime? Just need to wrap up a couple of emails. You should be okay. That's cool. That's nice. Hmm. Hmm. Let's start with the rendering of the pink shade. Some of that. Then it's like a little garland that goes down here. Let me see just how this is built. Let me just make that a bit tinier. Hmm. I'm imagining some rocks down here that I'm gonna draw later. Excuse me, my food is getting cold. Hmm. So I was just snacking for a second. Plants are kind of hard to render because they are basically more and less dense in several different areas, and that's kind of hard to depict when you're still trying to get it all like to look natural, and then you also have to go in with the shading, and some make it look super easy, and then again some make it look super hard. It's just a whole mess. Just turn this into more of a warmish pink because this one right now is just not doing it for me. Oh shit. Alpha log, alpha log. Yeah, that's better. Let's add some shadows and some darker details. Make it look a little bit more like blossoms, I suppose. to say right now. I'm not even sure if this looks anything like the way it's supposed to, but I'm just gonna keep going. Just trust the fucking process. Trust the fucking process. Trust the fucking process. Oh, you are? I've just tried a bunch of blobs and hoping for the best. Well, usually I'm more like joke singing on here, but sometimes, lucky us, you're gonna make me fucking blush. Don't do it. Usually I'm more like joke sing because I'm still fucking insecure about how I sing. But a big old dream of mine is to maybe someday sing for real and have people enjoy it. Maybe. Well, maybe I'll try one day if I feel more comfortable, but I don't know. It's just like, okay, I used to be in school choir, but people used to fucking make fun of my singing voice and like mockingly sing and no, not the fucking you put those glow sticks away, bro. Okay, bagel, come on, you know me. At this point, you gotta know that like something always happens. I'm laughing because it hurts. Something always fucking happened that made me just feel like you can't stop. No! I was about to say I can just turn on emotes only, but then yeah, I would only be seeing fucking glow sticks, so no. Oh yeah, do I need a glow stick one? Like a glow sticker? I could stop you, but I don't want to. I guess. Maybe. Okay, so I still want to get into fucking open tunes, but I'm just like, oh, look, there, a distraction, you know? It's just. Still trying to get over it and do my fucking best. Wait. Shit! That would be perfect! This would be the perfect introduction, bruh. No. What I mean is, I wanted to do a stream where I animate on OpenTunes and a simple cheer emote where you just kind of, wiggle some sticks from side to side, or animation in general would be perfect for that, right? Right? Then again, I also wanted it to be unique. I always try to do something fun and unique and me with my stickers, so I don't know, maybe I'm being too extra again. OMG, just imagine. Okay. I have a stupid idea, but I think you guys are gonna like it. Oh no! You've never seen that! You've never seen that! You never saw that! That's nothing. You did not see that. I have to close that one. What do you mean again? Why does this only happen when I look away? I'm so fucking relieved right now. I cannot even tell you how much. Okay, but a sketch idea, okay? For what we were talking about just now, the little emote. What do you guys think of having like one? This is a glow stick. Do not confuse it for any other type of stick. I swear to God. Having one glow stick, just like. And then the other two, or like two at once, maybe. You are so sorry? What? What is wrong? Do you have to go? No! You. Ah! No! You clipped this! I can't. Ah! How dare you? No. I just. Ah, I wanted it to be a surprise, especially for a regular. Oh my god. Ah, no. Uh, so, well, what do you think? Okay. Sorry, it's just I'm pretty nervous about revealing this one, and I really want you guys to like it. And I've been working on it for quite some time in the background. I just didn't want to talk about it because then you're gonna be all like, "What's this again?" And I don't want to reveal it until I'm sure that like it's like at least somewhat ready, you know. Is that your middle name? Curious instead of murderous. Oh yeah, this one is also fucking holding a fucking glow stick. Hell yeah. Just imagine all of these things moving and the little curl bouncing like that's not the full saying. Curiosity killed the cat, but satisfaction brought it back. Yeah, I was just thinking, I was like, ooh, Zorro, three glow sticks, and then I went overboard. Oh, yeah. And one, it's just like being held by the tail, just. Well, maybe, like, maybe I'll just remove, like, this one and this one because that might be too much, but, like, just this and then just, like, the fire in the eyes, just. Yeah! You know, just the. Yeah! Squishy! Whoa! You know. Like that. Yeah, so that could be fun, I think. Especially since it's just like a back and forth motion. Maybe it's gonna be like a little easier to animate and digest for me at the start, so it could be like a good starting point. Where the heck did the music go? Music. Thank you. Uh, what? Kind of. Bagel. Do you want the ball? Do you want the ball? Do you want the ball? Do you want the fucking ball? Ball! Ball! Do you want the ball? 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 Do you want it? Do you want it? Go fucking get it! Wait, no. That was on purpose. Go fucking get it! Yes, you won't. Or yes, you will. Anyway. Oh, if I still. You still had a run emote? Did one of your subscriptions run out? Anyway. Aw, most of your gift subs have expired? Anyways. Who's your good puppy? Who's your good puppy? You're a good puppy. There we go. I mean, it's fine. I'll be more careful. Is this a form of simping or? Aww. Sorry, I couldn't help myself. It just ball. That's so fun about being an artist. I can draw anything. Anything. Me too. I actually like making up little like song verses on the spot sometimes to melodies that people already know. It's funny. It can be a lot of fun. Oh shit. That looks pretty good from afar. This song again. This one needs a lot more like pigmentation. Kinda. Bagel, are you there? If you're not busy, I could finally get into that one story you kept asking me about. Squishy's cooking arc. I might probably retell the story if and when I do get more viewers who don't know about it yet, but yeah. But I still feel like maybe it's a good idea to talk about it now because it's quiet. Okay. I know you're busy, a busy bagel. Sorry, Mint was asking about office supplies. So he popped in here for a second, but he's gone now. Yeah, this song is getting on my fucking nerves. So, where should I start? So, well, Squishy used to be mortified of going into a kitchen and doing anything there. Well, Squishy had a little bit of an accident involving some sharp objects, so Little Squishy was terrified of anything that had to do with knives, and thus also pretty reluctant to try stuff like cooking and over time, that just became I don't want to cook at all, and I've never been interested in it at all. And so I just didn't learn for a really long time until when I was a teenager, and you know, home alone a lot. Uh, had to start getting into stuff like that. So okay. um, Besides frozen pizza and stuff like reheating hot dogs and shit, I did not know much about cooking. I could not even do scrambled eggs. Yes, it's embarrassing, but it's true. Uh, I was like looking at friends who did shit like cook noodles and make scrambled eggs like they were just like a stove god. I was just like, whoa, how the fuck do you do that? That's the level of embarrassing it was. So I literally took French class so I would not have to cook because I did not want anybody to find out that I'm that bad in the kitchen. Because it's fucking ridiculous, right? It's just like, yeah. And I was just kind of reheating, well, trying to reheat hot dogs one night to just eat hot dogs for dinner. And I was like, oh yeah, whatever. You put the fucking stove on the counter, you put it at like a certain degree of heat. It's normal. It's like whatever, right? Well, I underestimated just how whatever it felt because I I turned on the stove. I put the pot with the water and the sausages onto the stove, and then I was like, yeah, it's gonna take like 10 minutes or something for the water to heat back up, right? So I was just like, I'm just gonna walk away. It's just water on the stove. It's fine. It's fine. What I did not realize is that said water and said stove were not alone. There may or may not have been a cable on the hot plate of the water cooker. Um, so I came back into the kitchen because I felt like something smelled weird. And I was like, what is going on? And then I saw and I smelled. It was like the actual cable on the stovetop. It was glowing red, and it was like burning, and half of the plastic had already melted away at one spot. And my mother saw it, and she was like, "Oh shit!" And she was pretty angry, but I was just like, no, no, I'm sorry, I didn't see that. And she's like, why did you not pay attention? Why were you not here? And I'm like, I'm sorry. Yeah. Anyway, I was banned from the kitchen for a pretty long time. And I was just forbidden from attempting to cook. And she replaced the water cooker and well, basically hid it from everybody else because I would be getting into even worse trouble if anybody else knew. So, yeah. Um, then I went to school to like learn a profession, right? Later on, and I was so bad that even like fucking like cutting vegetables took me forever when I was like helping out in the kitchen, well, like a couple times, not at home, just when I was over at somebody else's place. And yeah, Let me think. Usually my storytelling is pretty jumbled, so I'm just trying to like sort everything into the right like into the right thingamabob and God, the right order in my brain, so that I can tell the story as it happened chronologically, not as the bits and pieces pop up into my head. So yeah, and then we were like further away for schooling because the school was like a far away, right? And it was like a boarding school type situation, right? I was just going there and living there for a week in some apartments or in like a little like not a hotel or a motel, something more rundown, like something where a youth group would stay. And we were in there, right? And so we had like an ancient, not even like built in, just it's just like a plug in here type stovetop, which I'm pretty sure we were not even supposed to use. But we also were a bunch of like teenagers who were fucking bored, and also sometimes the stuff that they would like provide us to eat would suck. Sometimes it was good, sometimes it was absolute ass, or sometimes it was literally fucking Saturday when they wouldn't really provide us with much. But we had to stay over for. I can't fucking remember why. I think sometimes there was like special schooling shit. I don't recall. Uh yeah. Oh yeah. Oh, never mind. I think because sometimes it was Sunday when we would like arrive because Monday would be schooling again. So we would just be sitting there like, the fuck do we do now? So there was this ancient stovetop, and then we also bought some toast, and I think it was some like herb infused butter, and that's when the first experiments began. We would put like the herb infused butter onto the toast, and then we would put it in a pan, and we would just like put it on that ancient stovetop that doesn't even look like it should work at all because it's so run fucked down. And we wouldn't even have like a little like a spatula. We would just have to try and like flip it by hand. So that is how Squishy's first cooking experiments began. And then we had the bright idea to do and try to make pancakes in this place. And it went relatively well, really. I think the only thing that I remember that might have been fucked up is that it was like not mixed as well, so they didn't taste all that great. And also like because of how fucked up the stovetop is, it was like hard to figure out which heat is right. So I think some of them were a bit burned, but they they tasted fine. The only thing is like I had bought like maple syrup because I thought, ooh, maple syrup tastes so good. It's so sweet and it's nice and everything. I I underestimated first of all how fast I would start tasting trees instead of maple syrup, and second like how insanely little you actually need to have it have a good taste. And how it's so easily too much. It's like honey, right? Where you get like a little bit of honey. Yeah, that's cool. That's fine. Like a drizzle of honey. Perfect. Wonderful. Anything more than that, you just feel like you are being smacked into the face by a honeycomb handed to you by a giant bee. Just slam. Just smack. I'm sorry, what? You have drank a glass of maple syrup before? Did you also taste the trees? Like at some point, it just started to taste like plants to me instead of like normal stuff. I know, right? Didn't taste the trees. Ah. Ah. Okay, so I have several questions, by the way. So then I just had. Okay, wait. I will be right back. There's something weird going on out there, and I don't want to have it be the cat running against the door. So I gotta check on him. Stitch, are you good? What? Quit making his poor little head bang against the door. He's gonna lose his last brain cell. Come on. I'm alive and I keep hearing fucking banging on the door. Fuck you, Mint. Also, how dare you do that and not film it? What? What?
I had to turn off the fucking lights. What do you expect to see? Darkness? And a vaguely cat-shaped thing that runs through the darkness?
Yes, obviously. Also, there's something called night mode on a camera.
Yes, and me with my Krampus has to hold still the camera.
Yeah, you can try. Fucking put it on your head.
Which one?
Yes! Sorry. I kept hearing like weird banging against the door, and I I was like, why the fuck are the lights turned off too? And then I went out into the hallway and I just saw Mint. Okay, I'm gonna paint you the scene real quickly. I'm gonna You good? That's good because I do plan in the future to let me just close that. I do plan to fuck's sake, to play with him. I do plan to play with him some more games and talk. So I'm glad that somebody is enjoying the bickering at least. Okay. Um, I saw a giant Mirth holding Mirth. A heckin' like a little projector flashlight in one of his hands, and it would project a little fish, right? Like a little fish bone. Like this. And then there's Stitch just looking at it with the giant eyes like, yes, fellow creature. Gimme that. In the hallway. And now suddenly the bonking against my door makes sense. And I just. How much did you guys hear of all that? I did that to my roommate too. Anyway, I'm not sure how much you guys heard, so I'm gonna try and relate the conversation. It was just like, don't do that. Don't have him bonk against the door. He's gonna lose his last brain cell. And then he's just like, how else am I gonna do it? And it was like, it's criminal that you didn't film this. And he's like, how am I gonna film it? Do you just want the darkness and then like a cat shaped little thing, like a shape in the darkness? And I'm like, yes. He's like, how am I supposed to hold the camera with my tremors in my hand? And I'm like, strap it to your fucking head. So that was the conversation. So yeah, no, I'm just worried for Stitch's little head. He's such a cute little guy. So where is everybody? Vince says in his accent. I at first when I saw that I just read Mint's ass and I'm like, yeah, but how did you know he has a dumpy? I would draw it, but that's gonna get me fucking banned. So just imagine he has a really nice round big butt. I have the X Detector 2000. I wanted to say something, but I forgot. Why, hello there! Guess who's around? Hi, Mint! Whoopee! Your S Detector 3000 must be beeping like crazy. General Kenobi. I was just retelling a little story about what the fuck you were doing to our poor cat. Our poor son that we have to put joint custody of. So yeah. Beep, 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 beep. It should have been beeping this whole time. I'm also here. Absolutely not. I would never lie about that. Excuse me? My bacon is all natural. Wait, no, ham. Is it ham or bacon? I don't. Bacon is like the stomach, right? I forgot. Good but stupid. All I have to say about it. What so? Nothing so. There's nothing to so about. People will usually say my bacon instead of my. Ah! What? They do? What do you mean they do that? You think? I just heard about it like from fucking Simpsons, like the steamed hams, you know. I don't know either. Thinking of the saying, you saved my bacon? uh, Means you're gonna get yourself banned. Please be careful, okay? Automod, bro. Automod is a thing here. See, Bagel, it doesn't just target you. I need a snack. Oh, yeah, true. Bagel and Automod have just been in war, at war, for a really, really long time. I think one of your first comments already triggered fucking Automod. Have you? Have you really? I just remember that you said super gay and it flagged you. is the last time you say Automod? Okay, yeah. Rage Against the Automod. Gay is good, I know. For some reason, it did not flag gay just now. It flagged super gay. Yeah, that's because I've been trying to adjust the mod settings so that you don't get into trouble. I allowed the phrase super gay. Super duper gay. The fucking gayest. So yeah, Mint, do you recognize the scene? Or at least what it's inspired by? Yes. More specifically, though, it's the teeth bones. The teeth bones. Eh. The teeth bones. Teeth bones. Technically, they are ribs. Ergo bones because of the way they are lined up. But they look like fucking teeth. The boiling aisles? Kinda. Can anybody find for me a good reference picture of fucking Mizutsune though? Oh, so some of these are green. And some of them seem orange. I see. The boiling somethings. That's the knockoff version. Something that shows, yes, details and maybe a good quality picture, you know, like not. A fucking. You want a picture of fucking Mitsuna or of fucking Mitsuna? I want a picture of the actual monster, not the mummified version that's floating around on the internet. What I consider a good reference is something that shows like important details, yes, and is relatively good quality so you can see the details, but also that is like, no, no, Rule 34. Do you want me to get banned? My god. Um, but also something that has relatively natural lighting because that messes with the colors so much. Like, I don't even know. It's insane just how much the lighting like changes the coloring of everything. That's your home? No wonder you have a hole in the middle. I said what I said. My man. Oh, come on, man. Fucking degenerates in my chat. I mean, if this was a different streaming website, I would definitely also be drawing certain things here, but I can't. So instead of boners, I'm drawing bones. That's the closest you're gonna get it. Hmm. Nah. Bitty baby bitty. Did y'all run off to fucking Rule 34 at this point? Are you just all gone? You know what? You know what? No. Then what's with the silence? Oh yes, to reiterate on my story. I'm actually looking for these. Oh, Bagel, thank you. Let me just give me a second. What on earth? Thank you, Bagel. Oh shit! Oh no. VTube Studio! What are you doing to my fucking hair? What? No! God fucking damn it. Which one was it? This one? This one. Ugh. Fuck you. Motherfucking hotkeys. I swear to God. There are like one time I made a fucking mistake in VTube Studio, okay? I accidentally pressed the button. Make hotkeys for everything. Ah, you wanna be hugged? Aww. One time, I set like assign hotkeys to every single hotkey that has not had one yet. And now I have all of these stupid ass hotkeys that are everywhere. Ah! Am I not getting any hugs? Oh. Wait. How could you? I don't get any hugs. I don't get any love. Ah, head patted. My head is being petted. Ah. Fine. Ah, I'm getting a hug. Yay. Cheese sticks. Fuck. Why do you remember that one? What? Does it only work in all caps now? Oh. Wait. I gotta check something. Oh shit. Okay, wait. Let me see. hotkeys, expressions, blah 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 blah. Blah 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 blah. One of them is just called F. I don't even know what that one is. Ah. Okay, cheese. Oh, okay, wait. Cheese. I never have anybody spell it in the proper like capital C. So, ah. Carl, what have you done? No, now it should be working. I don't even know. I just saw that miso tuna plushie. Oh, oh, I love it. Oh, wait. I gotta show it on stream. Oh, it's so cute. Oh, it's so fucking adorable. Wait. Will you stop slapping me with the cheese? I'm lactose intolerant. Oh no, it's so cute. Ah, it's just an egg. It's just an egg. I can't. It's so cute. Look at it. What the heck? That's so adorable. Well, the screams you were hearing, that was my blood sugar rising rapidly because of how cute it is. Ah! Egg. Yes. It's a water egg. It's so cute. I'm just gonna put the little guy into a corner so that we can still see him. Here's your little guy. Here's your very little guy. Here's your little guy. Right here. Little guy. Okay. Where the fuck was I? I thought you were trying to do an actual reference though. I'm gonna Google it. In the future, I guess. Okay, let me just. Lol. What do you mean you're gonna hit? Aw, man. Fine. Bye, Mint. It was, but that is what I came up with. And yeah, just share. Okay, yeah, that makes sense. That makes sense. Good night, you son of a bitch. Never mind, your mom is kind of. She's okay. You sent a new one. Oh, let me give a peek. Oh, it looks so cool. Yes, this is perfect. Thank you. This is actually what I'm looking for. Like, may I have a little rant? I cannot even tell you how fucking hard it is to get a nice picture of Dodogama. All of the depictions I have found are fan art, and all of them are inconsistent. I even went out into the game and looked myself and tried to take pictures while fighting the thing. Because as soon as he spots you, he's just gonna go ham on you. And just like, ugh. The places where you can find him with all the lava and everything also makes his coloring just different. And I'm just like, no. So I just kind of tried to wing it the one time I did draw him. Man. Shit was crazy. Maybe I'll one day reveal that one, but I rarely do Monster Hunter fan art simply for the fact that it's all so fucking complicated. Oh. That's not how that was supposed to go. Okay. Let me check some of those. Are you serious right now? Okay. I thought the last tool wouldn't just fucking leave. Why does that one sound like the other one, just in a different shade? The music. It is a very good reference, though. It's very pretty. Thank you so much. Okay, so I'm seeing purple in the sky. In the sky. In the sky. Yeah, it's very good. Thank you. Everything is pink. Everything is pink. 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 Okay. La 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 la. Why is it barely doing anything? Am I not seeing anything? Okay, let me just put a little bit of a darker color over top though, because this is just not. Yeah, that's kind of it. Kind of. Oh shit. Ah, that's wrong. No wonder it looked like that. Aha! So that it glows a little bit. And then let's put some sprinkles over top. Not just any sprinkles. The right kind of sprinkles. And the right kind of sprinkles are not these. Kind of like this. But in different sizes. Oh, too big. Smaller. Bigger. Sorry. Oh, maybe. Let's try that. To soften it up a little bit. Oh shit. Again? I think I was just mumbling too much. Let's see if the next track is better. How is this? It's all good? Yay! But to be honest, I'm getting pretty tired. I think I want to end it soon for today. But I would say we could still do quite a bunch of stuff. So let me put all that in the folder so I can put it in the background. Stick it like back here. I mean, I know it's not perfect, but it looks pretty cool already. I think. It just needs a lot of like detail work, I would say. Where's the actual like sketch folder though? Huh. Just this one is in here somewhere. This is what we got done today already. I would say that is kind of neat. I could have sworn that I already had made this. It's great progress. Ah, thank you. I always feel like whenever I draw on stream, it's just like I'm not going anywhere, and I'm just like, oh no. So thank you. And it doesn't look bad, does it? Not at all. Ah, it's silly. Okay, I am silly, but I just I just feel like a little dumbass most of the time, so I want to at least ask. Okay, so yay, because I almost never do this kind of shit, so I'm really relieved to hear that, honestly. I was worried that it's not gonna be good. Oh. So I am honestly pretty beat. Today was exhausting. Oh, yes, a little story for the end. Um, Let me just change categories to just chatting. Okay. Change scenes. Ta-da! So, when I was... Ah, fuck's sake. Aha! Got him. Yeah, no, I can already tell my brain cells are slowly shutting down. I'm just like, ugh. So when fuck me, I forgot again. Thank you. Thank you, thank you. It's from Free Asset from I forgot her name. I'm sorry. But yeah, thank you. I love the little cup with the little paw prints. It's so cute. Wait, can I show? I think I can. A minute. It's so adorable. Look at it. Ah. Also, I can just dunk my little guy in there if I wanted to. But I don't. So, he's lucky today. Oh! What the? How did that happen? What the Oh, thank fuck. Thank fuck, there's a reset button. Ah! Not a fuck again. Okay. I'm gonna turn it like way down. How's this? We good now? Am I being heard now? Good. Fucking great. As I was saying, the teacup is really cute, and I love the little cat paw prints. They're adorable, and it was a free asset that I found. Was it Booth or was it Kofi? I don't remember. Somewhere important. Somewhere good. I don't know. I just mindlessly scrolled a lot, so let me think. Fuck. Oh, I forgot the story I wanted to tell. What? Brain, how could you do this to me? I know the screws are loose, but they shouldn't just straight up fall out. Thinking hard, yes. I think so. I thunk it. I don't know. Come on, brain. Remember, please. um. Hmm. God fucking damn it. Yeah, definitely have to make a spinning gear emote. Like, I fucking forgot. The harder I try to think, the less I can remember it. It's just gone. I don't know. Uh, hmm. Well. No thought. Absolutely no thoughts. Come on, I know I can do that. It sometimes even does that shit by accident. Like, I know I can do this. It'll work. I think it worked this time. Yeah. I love doing weird shit with my face like that. It's so funny. But I usually can never because people are weird. They're weirded out by me doing weird shit with my face. My flush body can actually make its face look like the sad emoji, just like, Yeah, my tracking doesn't even pick that shit up. I can just go. Yeah, it's just like, you want to not be happy? How dare you? What do you mean you want to not be happy? I know my fucking stream. Either derpy smile or raised eyebrow. That's so funny. Oh yeah. Nah, I'm not sure if I should ask. I raised my eyebrows so much I'm pretty sure it's higher than the other. Oh my gosh. Yeah, people used to be fucking weirded out. I somehow managed to train one of my eyebrows to raise on its own. I just tried again and again and again and again, and one day like my eyebrow was so wiggly in my muscle and the eyebrow was so strong that I could do it. And people were just like weirded out by it. They were like, "What? You can do that?" And I'm like, "Yeah, bitch, of course." But yeah, no, many things that I used to do were like being seen as weird, so it did not exactly give me friends. Ah, well. Man, us weirdos stick together, huh? Oh yeah, noises, movements. Okay, like it's not visible here. Now I'm a weird adult that makes weird noises. Well, I'm a weird demon, so it's not visible on stream, but I technically, when I actually talk to people, I just talk with my hands a lot. Like I'm very like making a lot of gestures and shit, or I like fiddle with my hands. Either way, I am moving my hands. And some people even said that they like that, but most people are like, "This is weird. Why are you doing that? Why is you're so weird?" And I'm like, ugh. Another thing I wasn't even fucking aware of that I do. Sort of high. I have to hear that someday. Okay, I need to hear that. I want to know. Wait, are you really just going? Oh god, I did not know my throat could make that sound. Or whatever the fuck. It's more screechy than that. Is it? Oh god. Higher pitched. Oh god, I don't want to see the VOD of this one. You need to hear it. Okay. So what you doing later? Well, I try. You can hop in a call show now if you want. Not on stream, maybe? I don't know. Or are you cool with that? Are you fine with that? Okay. Well, if you do want to do it now, you could. I mean, it's not like you're. It's not like it's the first time that you're on my stream. Alrighty then. Uh, but you know what? I feel like it's time to end the stream. I think kinda, but I'm just gonna call you. Where is the fucking call button? Wait, where is the fucking call button? Oh, there it is. Wait. I can kind of hear you, but also kind of not. I'm just gonna have to turn off the fucking music for a bit. Wait. Uh, excuse me, say something again, please. Hello. What the? That sounds like a very sick frog. Just ribbit. what, what are you trying to express with that? Okay, wait. What are you trying to express this way? It's strange in here. Why is there a 3-month-old milk carton? Why are there bagels with too many holes in them? Help! What? What'd you say? Aw. I can just end the stream though. It's okay. I wanted to anyway, right? I just, yeah. However you want. So Bagel, the metal frogs inside his brain, and I are gonna say bye bye. I hope I will see you next stream. I hope you had fun. And I hope I will, see you guys around and you have a great day. And lots of love. Until next time, bye.